Is the air we breathe one substance? In the 18th century, Joseph Priestley and others found not just one air, but many airs or gases. Ammonia is one of the first gases discovered by Joseph Priestley. People had long recognized an acrid smell in manure and sweaty clothes. No one knew that this was due to a particular gas released by heat or chemical reactions. Ammonia is a term taken from sal ammoniac, a naturally occurring mineral salt. Early alchemists learned to make sal ammoniac artificially. Priestley isolated and determined the properties of ammonia gas, beginning with the process developed by early chemists. He heated a mixture of the solids sal ammoniac, ammonium chloride, and slaked lime, calcium hydroxide, in a glass vial or tube. He trapped the water produced in a small vessel and captured the gas in a cylinder inverted in a bowl filled with mercury. Priestley observed that the ammonia gas was very soluble in water, and ammonia gas reacts with other gases such as hydrochloric acid gas, which Priestley also isolated. Priestley observed that ammonia gas burns with a yellow flame. And Priestley determined the weight of a gas compared to common air. He found that ammonia is lighter than common air. For comparison, hydrochloric acid gas is heavier than common air, and hydrogen much lighter. Priestley wrote about these observations in Experiments and Observations on Different Kinds of Air, Volume 1, the first of his books describing experiments in chemistry. Priestley continued to investigate ammonia and gets credit for its discovery.
This is a modernization of Joseph Priestley's discovery of ammonia, conducted in a modern, safer laboratory.
Hi, I'm Dr. Dee Castile, Associate Professor of Chemistry here at Bucknell University.
In Joseph Priestley's time, they did not appreciate the dangers of the experiments they were attempting. Today, all lab workers understand the need to work safely. The modern lab is equipped with a fire extinguisher. The modern lab also has a shower and face washing sink in case of spills. These demonstrations are being carried out in a fume hood to ensure good ventilation and to contain any spill or other mishap. I'm wearing protection for my eyes, a lab coat, and gloves on my hands when I'm working with the chemicals. These are all standard measures any chemist would use to maximize her safety in the lab. In a modern lab, these steps were planned in order to recreate Priestley's discovery of ammonia. I prepare the sample, heat the sample in a sand bath, collect the gas emitted, analyze the gas by taking its infrared spectrum using a spectrometer, demonstrate the high solubility of ammonia in water, and show ammonia reacting with another chemical compound. Ingredients to be used are two solids, ammonium chloride and calcium hydroxide. The ingredients are weighed separately. 8 grams of ammonium chloride, 5.5 grams of calcium hydroxide. The two solids are then mixed together. As soon as the ingredients are combined, the smell of ammonia can be detected. The vessel is moved to the hood. Joseph Priestley used a candle flame to heat samples. This electric sand bath is a modern and much safer apparatus. A thermometer is inserted to follow the temperature as the reaction proceeds. An adapter is added so that the gases generated come out at the end of this pipette. The sample is heated over a period of time to increasing temperatures. As the reagents get hotter, we see bubbles of ammonia and water vapor being released. Water vapor condenses as it travels away from the heat source, but the ammonia does not. The gas is collected in this sample cell. The cell is transparent at each end to allow infrared waves to pass through. The cell is tilted to allow the gas to push out any air by displacement. Then stoppers are inserted in the ports of the cell. The gas sample will be analyzed by a spectrometer. The spectrometer works by passing beams of infrared radiation at different wavelengths through the sample. The rays then enter a detector which records a spectrum of what wavelengths have been absorbed by the sample. The sample cell is inserted into the receiving chamber of the spectrometer and the cover closed. The enhanced printout of the spectrum shows the wavelengths absorbed by the gas sample. The result is this spectrum for ammonia. Priestley collected many of the gases he studied in a trough using water. But since ammonia is so soluble in water, Priestley chose liquid mercury instead, in which ammonia would not dissolve. Usually, when a gas is released into water, bubbles can be seen. But with ammonia, no bubbles appear. The ammonia is immediately dissolving in the water. Ammonia reacts with other chemicals, particularly acids. This beaker contains concentrated hydrochloric acid. Fumes of hydrochloric acid gas rise from the liquid. When the ammonia gas is brought near the hydrochloric acid fumes, the gases react to form a solid, seen here as a white cloud. This has been a demonstration of Joseph Priestley's discovery of ammonia, conducted in a modern and safer laboratory.
Ammonia is a colorless gas with a strong telltale smell. In high concentrations, its corrosive effects on living tissue, especially the lungs, can be deadly. Ammonia supplies nitrogen for life. The plant and animal materials we eat are changed by our body into ammonia, among other substances. Ammonia is used to make amino acids, which create proteins, the building blocks of life. Ammonia is a component of the waste products of our body from the breakdown of proteins. It is rapidly converted into urea, an important component of urine. Ammonia is an important industrial chemical. Ammonia is used to produce fertilizers, explosives, pharmaceuticals, plastics, cleaners, and in industrial refrigeration. Joseph Priestley's discovery of ammonia has ongoing importance today.